I guess when we found out, he was kind of caught off guard. But like I've always said, as long as he's good, we're good. I mean, selfishly, we want him here on the team because he makes us that much better. But if he's in a good place, and when we talk to him, he sounds at peace. We're happy for him.
Did something change his mind? Because you and Cam seemed pretty confident a week ago, 10 days ago, that he was coming back. Did he talk to you guys? Did something change his mind?
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak, for him. Or I think at the right time, he'll kind of explain his situation. But it did look like he was planning on coming in, and then whatever it is, kind of came up, and he came to a decision that's best for him and his family. So you got to respect that. And like I said, if he's good, we're good.
It wasn't that long ago that you were almost out of here, and Cam and those guys recruited you back. Did you try to talk Stephon back into it? Hey, man, one more year with us, and then do your thing.
Well, when he called us a couple of days ago, of course, when he told us the news, it was, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And just throughout that conversation, that's all I told him. If he's good, we're good, and just enjoy the time with his family. He deserved this, and just enjoy retirement.
So where do you go from here now? Is it one person that fills that void? Is it multiple people?
I mean, when it's a player of his caliber and his talent, it's always a collective group. And I think a lot of guys throughout the years have stepped up, and just through experience, we'll be able to fill that void. We'll do good. It's always about next man up mentality. You hear the coaches and the culture is always preach. The standard remains the standard, regardless of who's in there. So, collectively as a group, we got to rally around and try and make it happen.
Have you been working with a contingency, so to speak, for this? Because I know you can play nose, you can play end. Montravis is here. You have Wormley, you have Loudermilk. Other guys who played end after you got hurt. What's the preferred method to deal with this? Is it you on the nose? Is it you to end full time, or what?
Well, I guess when you have guys that can move around, I think that'll just help us overall as a unit. When guys can play multiple positions and fill wherever it's needed, but to be honest, we're always, majority of the time, we're in nickel defenses, so it's always the 2D tackles. It doesn't matter if you play nose or end, you just got to be ready to go out there. But I guess that's a good problem to have when you can have multiple guys playing different positions and do it at a high level.
It's pretty uncommon for a player in the NFL's last season to be his best. What do you remember about Stephon in 2020 when he was just wrecking offensive lines and racking up sacks that year?
I mean, I've seen it before I got here, and to witness it firsthand, and he's probably one of the most athletic, most talented D linemen I've been around. So I mean, his talent speaks for itself, but he's one of those guys where people, see him make plays and kind of feed off that energy. I think that's what he always brought, and that was part of his game. So relentless and physical. So that's definitely going to be missed. But there's a lot of guys that got to step up and kind of emulate and play their game, but kind of play how Tua played this game.
Tyson, what are you going to miss about him off the field?
Just his approach to this game. Like I said, Tua was a straightforward person. Helped out whenever he could, but was always lead by how he played, and people fed off of that energy. And he was like that both on the field and off the field, and I guess that's why guys kind of gravitated towards trying to emulate how he played. But he was just a good brother off the field, good teammate, and he'll definitely be missed both on and off the field.
In his press release, he referenced the passing of his brother as a factor in all of this. In your conversations with him, how about the physical angle, like coming back from the time off? Did that also weigh on him, his ability to get into and be able to stay in shape as part of all this, the knee?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, like he mentioned it in his letter to the fans and to the organization. But like I said, I don't want to put anything in his own mouth. I think he'll have the time, but I know that those things played a factor. Maybe it was a number of different things, but it's tough with what we've got going on around the world, just within our own league. Probably put a lot of things in perspective for him.
I didn't catch you. Cam made it sound like the hope was that if you guys could get him in the locker room or around the guys, that would maybe spark that sort of already been able to get back into this. Is that is that an accurate portrayal of where you guys were at? Saying he could come out on his own terms whenever he wants, but the hope was if he got here, he'd be, oh man, all right, this is my spot. This is where I need to go. Is that sort of the hope for you guys?
Yeah, just. As an athlete, as a football player, this kind of becomes our safe haven to, towards a lot of things, outside of this locker room. And, we just wanted to get him around the guys so that he can lean on, when you're going through, some of those tough times. So I think that's what he's, talking about. But like I said, Tua had a lot of things going on, outside, attending school. So he had a lot of things going on for, with himself and his family. So we knew what he was taking care of. But we was looking forward to getting him back. But, like I said, if he's good, we're good.